Hey everyone, my name is Anthony O'Brien, and today I'm going to show you how to boost your leadership experience by starting an organization. This requires less formal education and more creativity, passion, and hard work. These methods are great for students attending a university, but can also be applied for individuals not at a university. So here is a summary of the 5 steps we will explore in this video that will guide you to starting your organization. Step 1 is to build rapport. But what is rapport? It is essentially a relationship where both parties have respect for each other and exercise effective communication with ideas and common interests. I advise building rapport with 3 or more different groups of people. Not only will this increase the likelihood of conglomerating enough members to start an organization, but it will boost your network too. It's a win-win. Some examples of groups of people to build rapport with are classmates, individuals who enjoy fitness, fellow fraternity or sorority members, and even people living in the same space as you. A good way to build initial rapport is by getting others talking about themselves. Approach a potential colleague with genuine interest. Throwing out a compliment helps. Something like, "I love your shirt," or "Your necklace looks awesome." Ask what they do for fun, what new music they like, favorite places to eat, if they play sports or are sports fans, where they have traveled, and where, and there are many other questions too. Things to get the other person really talking and engaging the conversation is what you're looking for. Now, this won't work for everyone, especially if the individual is naturally reticent, but it will work for more people than it won't. Now, this leads me to an important side note. Don't be fake. Fake people are lame and will eventually get exposed. So, again, show genuine interest. Before we proceed to step 2, I want to say that step 1 may be done in a totally different way or even skipped. You may already know multiple groups of like-minded people you built rapport with. So, in that case, that's great. Then move directly to step 3. So step 2 is to unite and find a common interest. Begin introducing your colleagues to each other and shoot for a group of 10 like-minded individuals. Start connecting more frequently with the people you've been building rapport with. Schedule to get coffee or food. Gather a large group to go bowling, see a movie, or go for a walk. All the while learn more about each person's interests and hobbies. Then start making connections between people in your group regarding their interests and hobbies. After you've assembled a 10-person group, search for a common interest amongst the group. So here's a quick list of ideas for common interests worth exploring, and I hope this gets your mind thinking. I'm not going to read this, so please pause the video. Step 3 is to determine the organization's purpose. Pitch your idea of founding an organization to the group. Inspire them with the many positive results that being a founding member of an organization entails. Begin brainstorming services and activities that coincide with the group's common interest. The goal is to change the group's common hobby into something that provides value. Also, make sure that the service or value or activity is actually a need, such that another organization that is established in your geographic area isn't performing something identical. Afterwards, think of an organization name when you have decided your organization's purpose. So I want to reiterate on an important point. Make sure your club provides value. Providing value ensures longevity for your organization and cultivates the most marketable experience for yourself. Again, here's a quick list of ideas that could provide value to your organization. I hope it gets you thinking. I'm also not going to read this, so please pause the video. After completing step 3, it's time to proceed to step 4 and submit the required documents to make your organization official. If you are at a university, then visit your college's website and find something similar to a student organization center or student organization portal and search for and apply for new organization application. If you are not currently part of a university, then filing as a 501c3 is a nice option. There are many different services that can submit your documents for you regarding the 501c3, depending on how involved you want to be in this step. So some due diligence on your end must be done. In either case, you will likely have to draft a constitution which covers things like the organization's purpose, the board of executives and their responsibilities, membership requirements and procedures, voting, committees, and financing. Your board members will likely comprise of a president, a vice president, and a business manager, but you can add positions if need be. I also recommend having a webmaster on your board of executives to continually update your online presence. I've said 10 individuals a few times, and this is because that is the minimum needed to start an organization at Pitt. But not a big deal if you can't have 10. If you're passionate about your potential organization, then it will be easy for you to gather more people by telling them they could be founders of an organization alongside passionate people. The last step to starting an organization is to plan its future. This is where most organizations will fold after 1 year. But if you work hard during the inception and plan for longevity, then you will easily be able to pass off the responsibilities to your alpha class and watch the legacy of your organization continue year after year. So schedule a time every other week to catch up with your team. You could do this over dinner or coffee. This is where you will discuss recruitment, milestones and goals, events and services, and allocate tasks to accomplish these things. So here are a couple things worth immediately doing. 1, create a Google Drive with important documents and share it with all your members. 2, establish your mission statement or motto. 3, design a logo. A nice free service I recommend is canva.com. That's CANVA.com. Fourth, make a social media presence on Instagram and Facebook. And 5, buy a $10 per year domain and have it forward to a website you create for free using Google Sites or Wix. It's a nice way to have an online presence for cheap. I'll actually be creating a video on how to do this in less than 5 minutes, so be on the lookout for that in the upcoming future. There are a lot of great results if you pursue these steps. This will provide a unique experience that can be marketed as leadership, teamwork, time and project management, and many other soft skills that are awesome talking points in an interview. An example organization that I founded using these steps is the Greek Engineering Student Organization at Pitt. I had a lot of engineering friends at Pitt who were also in fraternities and sororities, and we united to create a cohesive professional platform that fundraises, hosts guest speakers, and holds professional development events. This experience was the sole reason I got my first internship during my sophomore year of college. Many others in my position didn't have tangible experience to market themselves with. However, I had this unique experience of starting a professional development organization that really hit home with a lot of employers. A final note is that sometimes student organizations are already created, but a chapter is not at your university or in your geographic area. Now, that was the case when I founded a Sigma Eta Pi entrepreneurship fraternity chapter at Pitt. This organization was founded at UCLA, however, a Pitt chapter had not been started yet. So there's a quick and powerful step-by-step on gaining leadership experience by starting an organization. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope it provided some value to you. Please connect with me on LinkedIn if you have any questions or even just want to talk about your ideas. I'd be glad to help in any way I can. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your time.